This is the Asus Tuf Gaming K1 RGB Gaming Keyboard, and in terms of budget, this keyboard sits about middle of the range. I quite like the Asus brand, so I was keen to get my hands on this keyboard. Let's take a look. Inside the box you'll find some product information, the keyboard itself, and you do get this attachable wrist rest. This keyboard, it's marketed to be hard wearing, and in terms of build quality, I'd say it lives up to the hype. The entire keyboard, while being made of plastic, it's a really hard, solid plastic. There's very little flex in this keyboard. It feels solid and well made. Even the rubber grips at the back of the keyboard feel like they are good quality. These two little plastic flaps snap up with a satisfying click. Speaking of clicks, don't forget to click on the like button. Let's take a look at the specifications. The keyboard itself is 810 grams, which is pretty heavy for a keyboard of this size, and it feels really weighty. This helps to keep the keyboard firmly in place on your desk. In terms of dimensions, the keyboard is 45 centimeters long and about 13.5 centimeters high, or 15 centimeters, depending on where you measure it. The keyboard sits almost 2 centimeters off the ground at the front and nearly 4 centimeters at the back. The whole keyboard, it does sit a little bit higher than what I'm used to, but with the provided wrist rest attached, it's comfortable enough. The wrist rest attaches in kind of a weird way. You've got to clip in these little clips here, and if you pick up your keyboard, this wrist rest will actually swing. Fine, but it is a bit different to what I've seen on other keyboards, and these little plastic connectors, if one of those did break, your keyboard rest might not work as well. With the RGB on each side here and here, the edges of the keyboard are squared off, which adds to the solid and durable feel. Of course, you'll probably have your mouse on the other side of the keyboard here, and because of how solid and blocky this keyboard is, you might find your hand running into the keyboard a little bit, but I didn't find this to be a real problem. When pressing the keys, they feel comfortable and natural. Sometimes with the chunky gaming keyboards like these, it takes a little while to adjust to the position of the different keys, but I didn't find that to be the case with this one. I was able to use this keyboard straight away without really an adjustment period. The keys are easy to press and very tactile and responsive. You've got all of your standard keys, of course, and every single key on this keyboard can be reprogrammed to a different key or a macro using the provided software. I'll show you the software and how that works in just a minute. You do get a number keypad on the right hand side here, which for me is an essential feature. I can't bring myself to use a keyboard without this number keypad. I use it all the time. Unfortunately, this keyboard does not include a dedicated calculator button. There is play, pause and mute for music built in here along the F9 to F12 keys. The large wheel on the top right here provides a very easy and convenient way to adjust the volume. I think it would have been great if this could also be pressed to pause and play the music, but unfortunately it doesn't do that. As you can see, all of these keys are RGB, and one thing I noticed, especially when leaning back, is that there seems to be some sort of a black markings inside the keys that impact the way the RGB symbols look. This could just be part of the style of these keys, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. I'm still undecided, but I wanted to just let you know that's what it looks like. You can make your own decision whether or not you like that style. Of course, if you prefer, you can just turn off the RGB if you're not a fan, but that kind of defeats the purpose of buying this keyboard. In terms of the sound that this keyboard makes when you're typing, it's not the quietest keyboard I've tested. You probably wouldn't want to be sitting next to somebody who was typing vigorously on this keyboard. It certainly makes a bit of sound. Here's a demonstration of what that keyboard typing sound sounds like. If you want to customize the keys on the keyboard or the lighting, you'll need to download the companion software, which is called Armoury Crate. From here, you can customize different lighting profiles, change the colors, or make them static or breathing. You can also adjust the brightness and reprogram different keys to do different things, and you can even create your own macros. Considering the purchase price for this keyboard, I think it comes with quite a lot of good customization features. I think overall this is a pretty solid keyboard. I do really like that it's designed to be durable. It is also meant to be resistant to spills, which could come in handy. The main positives for me are the build quality is very good, the keys are nice and tactile, easy to press, and I really do like this volume wheel knob. Negatives are this keyboard is fairly loud when typing, and I didn't find it particularly comfortable without the wrist rest. I mean, this is a no-nonsense keyboard. If you like the style and look of this keyboard, I think it has quite a lot of features for the price. If you're looking for a gaming style mouse to pair with your keyboard, I'll pop some reviews for those on the screen. If you found this review helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more reviews. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.